Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to home for many of us: vicarious trauma, and how it uniquely affects neurodivergent health professionals. At Empowered Neurodivergence Physiotherapy, we believe that our lived experiences, especially as ND Clinicians, matter deeply in the healing work we do.
We're often told to care for others, but rarely taught how to protect ourselves in a way that's aligned with our neurodivergent needs. ND professionals often experience heightened empathy, sensory sensitivity, and emotional depth, which makes us brilliant clinicians, but also more susceptible to vicarious trauma. This is why neurodiversity-affirming, trauma-informed care isn't just for clients. It's for us too.
Vicarious trauma isn't about one bad session. It's about the slow, invisible buildup of emotional weight. It's what happens when hearing, holding, and witnessing trauma changes how we see the world. And in time, it can impact our sense of safety, trust, and identity. It's important to know that this is a normal response to repeated exposure to suffering, and not a personal failure.
As ND practitioners, our nervous systems already function differently. We might feel things more intensely. We might be overwhelmed by the environment or hide distress behind a mask of competence. That means our vicarious trauma symptoms might look different: shutdowns, overfocus, sensory meltdowns, or flat-out burnout. Let's not forget, many of us have lived trauma even before we step into the clinic. Medical trauma, bullying, racial trauma, queer phobia, and ableism autism are baked into the systems we work in. That emotional load doesn't disappear when we put on our professional hat. It shapes how deeply we feel the stories of our clients, and how much we may carry without even realizing.
Here's what it might look like in real life. You cancel a task because you're shut down from sensory overload. You miss admin deadlines not from laziness, but executive dysfunction. You hyperfocus to the point of exhaustion. Or you seem fine on the surface, but then crash completely after the workday ends. This is VT in a neurodivergent body.
But there's also a light in all of this. ND clinicians often have a unique connection with clients who've also felt othered. When we see them reclaim their bodies, resist systems, and redefine their worth, it's not just healing for them. It's healing for us too. That's vicarious resilience. Empathy is powerful, but too much can drain us. Compassion goes further. It says, I see you and I want to help, but I don't need to feel everything you feel to support you. This is where boundaries and regulation come in. ND practitioners need permission to care in a way that honors our own capacity.
What helps? Supervision that includes body language, visuals, journaling, or asynchronous check-ins. Quiet spaces, colleagues who understand shutdown and stim breaks, and self-care plans that aren't just yoga and bubble baths, but stimming, creative expression, or alone time. These aren't luxuries. They're survival strategies. It's not all on us. Organizations need to step up. That means honoring neurodivergent difference, creating psychologically safe environments, and actively reducing harm. It means recognizing the emotional labor of marginalized therapists and investing in policies that affirm, not erase, who we are.
At Empowered Neurodivergence Physiotherapy, we don't just work with neurodivergent clients, we are them. We lead with lived experience, cultural safety, and relational trust. Our model of care is co-regulatory, not compliance-based. And we advocate for a world where neurodivergent clinicians are seen as leaders in trauma-informed care, not just recipients.
The nervous systems doing the healing deserve to be protected too. If you're a neurodivergent clinician carrying invisible weight, please know your feelings are valid. Your way of processing is valid, and you deserve to thrive, not just survive in your profession.
If this resonated with you, we'd love to stay connected. Follow us on social media, join our community events, or reach out for reflective supervision or collaboration. Let's build a future that's not just neurodivergent affirming, but neurodivergent led.